Tayo talaga as human beings, we really have the tendency to be judgmental. Kahit pigilan natin, lalabas at lalabas siya talaga.
Pero you guys, you are using it specifically for other reasons
Yung
also, yeah?
Ewan ko, ngayon ko lang narinig yun
Ay, lalo na ako. Yan ang talagang gap. Kaya siguro, alam mo, magkasundo rin tayo, no? Aming boomers and Gen Z.
Kasi pareho kayo judgmental.
Pareho talaga. Hello, everyone, and welcome again to my favorite podcast. Because it's where I am. It's called Generations. At dito, ako ang pinaka matanda. Because I'm a boomer, I'm Lucy Cruz Valdez, and I'm with the younger generations, namely,
Angel Martinez of Gen Z.
and not with us here, si Raco Ruiz, who represents the millennial voice, but in his absence, we have no less competent millennial to explain to us their generation. Ay, Segera, welcome.
Hi, thank you so much for
Ay.
having me. I'm so excited to be here.
Ang ganda ng topic
Ang
natin
ganda ng
ngayon.
topic natin ngayon.
Yes,
Gusto ko yan,
eto
gusto ko
to. Nako, ang dami ko hindi alam dito, pero ibang-iba version ko. Ang tanong namin ngayon is, what is cringe, corny, ick, bago yon, baduy, at meron pang mga ibang nalalaman na, syempre positive naman, cool.
Cool.
During your generation. Okay, kami na to muna. Ha? Ako muna. Sige, ako na. Ako na ang baduy. Hindi, during our time, kasi may bakyano ni.
Oh, may bakyano.
Si Nora Honor was really the one who basically phased in the bakya. Kasi, I think kasi noon mga tisay ang mga artista, and Nora Honor came into the scene so talented,
Yeah, very.
so artistic, and so physically different
Yeah, very
in
Pinoy.
all ways.
Very Pinoy.
Yes,
talaga.
very Pinoy. Ano siya, morena, di ba?
Mm-mm.
Tapos maliit.
Yes. Aray, oo.
So parang ang daming nakarelate.
Yes.
So ang tawag sa kanya, yun na nga, I guess yung mga, ang tawag natin ngayon, di ba, the masses, naging bakya. So they called it the bakya. Was it negative? Yes, I'm afraid it was, di ba? Pag sinabi nun na parang bakya naman yan, yun na nga, parang, kasi Inglesero kami nun, yung generation namin. O, ikaw, kayo muna.
Yeah, I think so too. Like, what was bakya for your generation, I think is what baduy is to us. Kasi I don't know, it depends
Okay.
like on the context I grew up in. I guess I went to Ateneo for college and it was very common na parang people would look down on Filipino-made movies or
Grabe.
songs. That's what would be called baduy. Even girls who would go to thrift stores, lately lang nauso yung pagpunta sa ukay, yung
Oo.
gentrification of the ukay-ukay. But back then, pag bumibili ka dun, parang member ka of like the masses. So, parang napansin ko yung pattern is anything that's like associated with being Filipino or anything that's like accessible to the masses, yun yung parang natatawag na baduy.
Baduy.
Really? When you say lately, kailan yun? Lately, ang tagal na rin nag-umpisa ng ukay, di ba?
And ako sa totoo lang hindi ko alam kung dahil yung exposure ko kasi hindi ako galing sa mayamang
Showbiz
pamilya
ka
eh. Pero lumaki ako sa dapitan eh. So talaga masasabi mong pwedeng baduy kasi alam mo yun kumbaga masa
Yes.
yung lugar namin.
Yes.
Pero because nag-showbiz ako, nag-aral ako sa magandang eskwelahan, parang
Yeah.
nakita ko rin yung difference. Pero honestly like kung natatandaan ko, hindi siya ganun ka talamak sa amin. Because during my time, even if we were studying in OB noon, pupunta kami sa mga Reginas. Hindi ko naman natatandaan yun sa Regina. Sa
Oo.
Green Hills, bibili kami ng mga kung ano-ano.
Social yun eh.
Social ba yun? Hindi, pero lagi kami ron sa merong tindera ng mga text dun sa gilid ng classroom, sa gilid ng school namin. Bibili kami dyan. Mahilig kami sa ng mga pogs. Oo, yeah. So, parang feeling ko, natatandaan ko, more than the word baduy, ang mas ginagamit ng pag-jologs nito. Mas jologs yung word.
Jologs.
And feeling ko, more than the parang sige, kasama si outfit doon, pero more on the ugali. Kapag ugaling kanal ka, ika nga.
Ang lala naman nun.
Hindi, yung ugaling hindi
Parang imbornal na to.
Hindi, yung ugaling ganun, yung parang wala kang decorum.
Hindi masyadong Pino.
No, hindi ka, doon ka, ang jologs ito. Yun.
Okay.
Pero hindi siya masyado sa forma kasi that time talaga, usong-uso nun sa Mega Mall, may labanan ng mga hip-hop tsaka ng mga metal eh. Oo, di ba? Napapatango yung mga kaidara ko rito.
So, alam mga millennial.
So, may ganun siya dati.
Oo nga, Pero jologs nga, kasi tama, magandang description yon for jologs, na parang hindi ka naman, you're not necessarily rich or middle class even, and you're not necessarily poor.
Yeah.
Pero pwedeng yung karakter mo, utak jologs ka kumbaga.
Yes.
Diba?
Parang mas ganun yung cringe namin. Parang, ang jologs naman ito. Kasi ugali. Yung hindi ka marunong makisama, yung medyo ang pangit ng pinapakita mo. Yun.
Cringe. Ano yung cringe?
Yung cringe naman for our generation, parang yung masyadong nagtatry hard, na parang to the point na, okay, for example, like may mga kakilala ko from high school na nung napunta sa elite university, parang kunwari hindi na marunong magtagalog. Like nagkokonyo sila or hindi na nila alam yung certain numbers in Tagalog. Pero parang, like, matatas naman tayo managalog na nasa high school tayo. So parang yung feeling na alam mo naman na hindi siya yun.
Nagpapanggap lang talaga.
Nagpapanggap lang siya, whether it's for like social media or for other reasons. Parang yun yung definition namin.
TH.
Yun, oo, TH.
TH, diba? Ako naman sa akin, yung, well, we don't use the word TH or the, ano ba tawag?
Trying hard.
Hindi na ginagamit yun. Pero yung cringe ngayon sa akin nafe-feel ko yung cringe feeling kapag halimbawa nagpapaka-worse na
Yung
kunyari Amerikano mag-English pero palpak naman ang grammar. Ganon. I have to say, parang medyo wag na, Tagalogin mo na lang na yung ganon yung feeling ko.
Pero ako gets ko yung sinasabi ni Angel kanina kasi marami tayong ganyan, yung mga Pilipino na napunta lang sa ibang lugar. Parang hindi na marunong makaintindi ng Tagalog.
Yun na nga. Tama.
Parang, bakit? Sabi ko,
tapos feeling nila, Amerikano na sila.
feeling nila, parang
na sila.
ikinaganda at kinagwapo nila yung pagkalimot sa kung sino sila.
Cringe yun sa'yo.
Yun ang cringe sa akin. Kasi minsan normal yung, yung pananamit, you have to level up, diba? Or kahit pa paano, kailangan makisama sa mga peers mong bago, diba?
Yes.
Pero yun para sa akin, yung ultimo kung paano magsalita, feeling mo. Kasi ito na, just to share a story. I was in Honolulu for a show, series of shows. So nasa airport ako, and then may nakasalubong akong Pinoy na alam naman natin yung Pinoy na matagal na doon at yung mga Pinoy na medyo bago pa lang sa paraan ng pananalita nila, di ba? Hey, I think I know you. Sa akin, sabi ko, yeah? Sabi ko ganun, you're Aza Segura, right? Sabi ko,
ulit.
Aza Segura. Kasi di ba, mga Amerikano, wala namang I. Aza. You're Aza Segura, right? Sabi ko, yes, I'm Aza Segura. Yeah, you know, what's your song like, Pagdating ng Panahon? Sabi ko, yes. Sabi ko gano'n. Tapos sabi niya, so tinanong ko siya, sabi ko, how long have you been staying here? 2 years. Wow. 2 years pa lang, kuya.
Nakalimutan na niya sabi
Ito
niya
pa, ito hindi ko
pagdating ng
malilimutan. Sa Boracay kami. Ito sobrang cringy. So, di ba sa Boracay, may mga sari-sari store dyan, bibili ka ng mga ano. So, may bili ako ng, I forgot kung binibili ko. May pumasok na may kasamang AFAM. Excuse me, can I get some corn nuts? This like famous corn nuts, it's like boy something. Sabi ko, Ate Boy Bawang daw.
Cornix. Corny niya. Isa pa yun.
Okay. Naman, nandito kayo.
Oo nga.
Alam naman natin, alam mo cornic yun, ate. Parang, okay lang, di mo alam yung brand. Pero alam natin cornic yun.
So ano yun? Parang yun na nga, mapagpanggap.
Parang I think Filipinos, we tend to assimilate talaga sa surroundings. Parang normal yan sa atin yun. Kaya nga,
Na
di ba,
wala namang mali doon.
wala namang mali. Kasi, I mean, I think it works to our benefit. Kasi nga, di ba, tayo, pag pumunta tayo ng ibang bansa, ang dali nating makisama sa
Adjust.
mag-adjust sa mga katrabaho natin. Pero siguro yun lang, yung parang, while we are doing the assimilation, wag din nating kalimutan yung representation.
Tama.
May halong colonial mentality din.
Yes.
Yeah.
I think that's where the problem.
Yeah. A lot of us want to be parang Western passing or like Western adjacent, parang to the
Yeah.
point na nakakalimutan na yung original na identity.
Oo.
Totoo.
Pero alam mo, nagsa-self-correct din, ano? Kasi at some point, di ba, magsasabi nga na, ay, magpakatotoo ka.
And ako gusto ko yun, yung parang, ate, di ba? Parang gusto mo ganun yung misa, pero syempre hindi ko naman close si ate Cornuts. So, parang ko siya i-correct, di ba? Sige, ate, i-feel mo na lang yan.
Napag-uusapan ng cornuts. Ano naman ang corny? Corny has been a word forever. I mean, hindi yan galing sa, I don't think generation ko yan, even before that, pa corn. When I was growing up, corny was corny already eh. Anong corny sa generation nyo?
I've always associated that with humor. Kasi di ba may difference naman talaga
Sa joke.
sa
sa
jokes
joke.
ng
Okay,
boomers
tama.
versus Gen Z lalo.
Right.
Yung parang corny, una ko naiisip lagi, I love you dad. Yung jokes ng tatay ko. Yung mga
dad jokes.
Yung mga dad jokes na
That's
kinakrak
true.
nila, yun yung feel kong definition. And parang wala naman akong alam na change. Like, feel ko
Right.
transcend
Same,
yung
feeling ko.
meaning na yun.
Idadagdag ko lang dyan, kasi bukod sa mga corny na jokes, di ba, yung minsan kapag nagpo-profess ka ng feelings mo, tapos corny naman, ano ba? Yung parang feeling ko kapag medyo naiilang tayo sa mga, sinasabi natin corny. Pero,
Right. Oo.
Mm.
Ano naman yung cheesy? May mga ganyang expression din.
feeling ko
diba?
yun din, cheesy. Yun.
Pareho. Pero yung cheesy parang sa akin mas cerebral insulting. Parang we don't like the idea. It's so trite. It's so
Sentimental, I think.
Really?
Like, I think it's
Yeah.
more like
Cheesy.
related to
Oo.
parang the realm of love and romance.
Oo.
Oh, speaking of yung ick nga pala. Kasi
Ayan, bago yan.
I've always thought of ick as something related to cringe, pero within like romantic relationships. Like, I've always thought na parang, ayoko i-date yung ganyang klaseng guy kasi may ick siya. For example, like, nagpapabayad on the first date or panay post ng pictures nila after the gym. Mga ganon. Yun yung mga alam kong ick.
Okay.
Pero you guys, you are using it specifically like for other reasons
Yung
also? Yeah?
Ewan ko, ngayon ko lang narinig yun eh.
Ay, lalo na ako.
I mean,
Yan ang talagang gap.
naririnig ko lang siya ginagawa. Kasi I have a daughter who's 18. So, siya yung talagang, alam mo yung pag nagdire-diretso magsalita, parang, ano yung sinasabi mo?
Alam mo, iba na rin talaga.
Maintindihan.
Oo.
So, yun, minsan naririnig ko yan. Kaya nakuha rin ng asawa ko yung ick. Biglang nag-message, I think this is ick. Uy, wow. Talaga? Hindi pa ick ka na rin, love?
So yung ick parang general expression na siya of dire.
Parang hindi naman dire. Kasi dire, for me, seryoso yun. Nakakadiri ka.
Parang yucky yun eh.
Parang mas ew.
Ew.
Yeah, that's right.
Mild lang.
Oh,
Oo.
mga 10% lang.
Grabe, no? Yung mga nuance.
Mhm.
Di ba? Pero, ewan ko, napagpapalit-palit ko na yan. Kasi ang alam ko lang, wala, limited lang kami mga boomer, ha? Limited lang talaga kami sa bakya, baduy. And baduy is not even necessarily negative, ha? Kasi may song nung panahon ko na, ang boyfriend kong baduy.
Baduy.
Oh, di ba? Na ang cute nun eh. Actually,
Totoo, I like
hindi
the
niya
song.
pinuput down yung
Oo,
boyfriend
Parang
niya.
yung baduy
diba?
is parang pananamit siya eh, no? Yung,
Fashion.
ako kapag,
Oo.
kasi doon ko siya naririnig ginagamit eh, parang, ang baduy naman, parang mas pananamit more than anything.
Yeah.
Parang mas very superficial lang siya.
Right.
Hindi siya,
Hindi karakter.
hindi jologs, hindi karakter.
Oo.
Umaabot sa kaloob-looban at kaibuturan ng ugali.
Yung jologs yun eh, no?
Ay, jologs yun.
Tapos meron pang, eto alam ko, negative talaga to. Like, nung nauuso na yung mga texting, nung panahon pa ng Nokia,
Oo.
yung Jeje.
Oh my gosh, ginawa ko rin yan. Kasi uso talaga yan dati.
Oh, diba?
Bago pa siya tinawag na Jejemon. Kasi di ba keypads, di ba?
Yes.
Kasi kinareer ko yan dati ha. Lahat ng tao sa phone book ko, ganun yung spelling.
What do you mean?
Yun, yung mga, kunyari,
Nagsasubstitute ng
Lucci,
numbers yung letters.
You're kidding.
Uso kasi yun dati.
It was a
So,
language
hindi siya
talaga.
masama.
Hindi siya masama. Ang naging problema lang, parang yung pag pinuputol-putol na nila yung words, tapos hindi mo na talaga
Hindi mo
maintindihan.
naman, oo. Parang lahat na lang meron ng J. Parang nagiging J yung
Basta kinasubstitute na nila, tapos, o kaya, hindi man sinasubstitute. Kunyari, ako. Imbes na AKO, nagiging AKH, or QUO.
What? Oh, right. Pero alam ko kasi naging derogatory. But was that because I was a journalist?
Parang,
And
at least ako never ko naisip na derogatory siya.
talaga?
Kasi, parang kung jeje ka. I mean,
Oh, really?
hindi siya dahil, parang, ganyan ka magsalita, jeje mo.
Feel ko tuloy na baka judger namin. Kasi bakit parang all of these terms, parang yung alam ko may derogatory siyang connotation sa
Talaga?
generation ko.
So, parang feeling ko tuloy, yung mga millennial, kami yung mga, jeje ka, di jeje ka.
Ay, chill lang pala kayo.
Accepting kami.
Kaya siguro, alam mo, magkasundo rin tayo, no? Yung aming boomers and Gen Z.
Kasi pareho kayong judgmental.
Pareho talaga. Kasi ako, feeling ko kami rin parang pag-cringe yun. Para, kadiri. Ganon. Isa pa yun. That was a very elitista term.
Kadiri.
Oo. Yan. Ano yun eh. Parang pag sabi, that's so kadiri. Very boomer. But yeah, lahat yan. Pareho tayo. Except for Baduy.
I do
Baduy is kind of neutral. Parang, fashion lang kasi eh.
Feeling ko talaga fashion lang.
Oo.
Parang I never heard someone na sinabing baduy dahil sa personality.
Oo, hindi.
There is like an interesting transition though. Kasi sa pagkaka-observe ko, so yung mga Gen Z before, madali silang mag-tag ng certain stuff as like baduy. But then now there's kind of like this resurgence. Like, for example, nahihilig uli yung mga tao sa, alam mo yung diary ng pangit na soundtrack or makinig sa Pinoy rap. Like, unironically, like sumasayaw sila ng budots unironically on TikTok. So these things that they used to put down or that they used to think were baduy, parang hindi ko alam kung nare-reclaim siya or nagkakaroon siya ng second life na if you know siya. So, ngayon, kinakul mo na kung accepted mo siya.
Ako feeling ko, it's because
Wala ko
you guys are...
naintindihan sinabi mo just for the
I
record.
get what you're trying to say.
Ikaw.
But feeling ko, I think it's because you're also getting older. And the more na tumatanda tayo, mas nawawalan ako at least para sa akin,
That's
mas
cool.
nawawala yung parang social na parang ano kayang tingin nila sa ginagawa ko.
Mhm.
I think the younger we are, mas apektado tayo sa sinasabi ng ibang tao sa atin eh.
Mhm.
Pero habang tumatanda tayo, mas sabihin niyo, wala akong pakialam sa
That's
inyo.
true.
Cool. Mas
Oh,
hindi na kami like
careless.
prone sa pretension siguro.
Yes.
Parang ang dami natin kailangan intindihin
Diba?
ng ibang
Ang dami
bagay.
problema
no?
ng life. No, kaya sumayaw ako ng budots.
Mhm.
Ano
Good
ba
point.
yun?
Ay,
Go!
ay, hindi pa ako willing mag-demo. Disclaimer.
Sorry.
Pwede
Hindi ako
mag-insert na lang
nakarelate
ng
sa
script.
sinabi mo talaga. Okay, but you did mention the word cool.
Mhm.
Okay, what's cool? Let's talk about what is cool in our generation.
Feel ko ngayon yung cool isn't a specific aesthetic or a specific trend. Parang siguro yung willing talaga magpaka-authentic on social media. I think like mabilis kang ma-brand as cool. Kasi your personality isn't attached to whatever is new, whatever's popular. Parang it remains a constant regardless of any external factors. And I also think that people with like solid identities, even if online ko lang nakikita, parang ayos, hindi siya nadadala ng kung ano-ano lang.
I think same.
Okay.
Same din. Although ako, more than cool, nung at least time ko, stig naman ito.
Kasi
That's the word.
Stig to Yung parang nga, yung, kasi nga, di ba, ang tendency mo is to follow the trend. Di ba? Pag taliwas siya, stig ganun siya.
Oo. Kami,
Sa inyo, anong term? Jeprox? Hindi, joke.
I think, wala, hindi namin ginagamit yung cool nun eh. Parang we never said, cool, wala, hindi. In fact, hindi ko vocabulary yun eh. Parang, that's so cool. Hindi ako yun. Parang
Hindi ka rin
sabihin ko lang,
ma-imagine.
parang ganito lang kami, ang galing!
okay.
Simple lang, di ba?
Mhm.
Okay yun ganon. Iba na talaga yung vocabulary, I guess, no?
Pero ang galing lang na even if it has the same meaning,
Yeah.
nag-evolve siya talaga. And I think that's such a beautiful thing.
It is.
Yeah.
Pero ngayon, meron pang, nako-confuse nga ako, frankly, yung cool, and then chill lang siya.
Nonchalant.
ganon.
Ano
Di ba?
kaibahan ng cool sa nonchalant sa chill? At
yung,
least sa generation niya.
yung nonchalant kasi I know that's also negative. Kasi parang it's,
Talaga?
yeah, it's like,
Yun, wapakels.
yeah,
Ah.
and also it's like,
Deadma.
feigning carelessness, like even if it's for important things na like confessing your feelings, being vulnerable, or like
Oh.
your
Ah.
outlook towards the world in general, parang it's easier for you to just like not care and step away. Parang yun yung alam kong nonchalance. Kaya napapansin ko na parang nagiging ganun yung ibang members ng Gen Z. Parang, ano nangyayari? Like, bakit hindi pwede natin i-normalize uli yung pagsabi ng nararamdaman natin? Parang caring, I think, is cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kayo, ano sa yung nonchalant? Kasi sa akin nun, yung nonchalant, bawal sa news yun eh. Kasi 3-syllable word. Kaya nung nauso yun, I remember doing a spiel, nilagay yung word na yun. Sa spiel ko ha.
Mm.
Sabi ko na, blah, 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 nonchalant? Napaganon pa ako. Tapos sabi niya, ma'am, uso na po yan ngayon ginagamit. What? Nonchalant? Binan ko pa sa news. Yung pala uso talaga. What does that mean? I mean, I know what nonchalant means. It's really that. Parang devil may care kind of thing.
Ah.
You know? Parang,
Deadma.
Oo.
Siguro I think yan, the art of Deadma.
why
I
is
don't
there a
know-
value to that word all of a sudden?
Pero ako hindi ko alam. Until now, I didn't know it was may negative connotation siya. Kasi at least sa time ko sabing Deadma naman de.
Oo,
Parang hindi naman siya,
ganun,
hindi siya,
diba?
hindi siya, it's neither negative nor positive. Pero parang, di ba, there are specific times when you just have to do the art of Deadma. Di ba?
Mm.
Parang, okay, right now, this is overwhelming, sorry. Pass muna ako dyan. Deadma muna ako dyan.
But it doesn't mean that you're nonchalant. When you say that in that context, no?
Siguro.
Yeah, di ba? Parang you're just saying, okay, I wouldn't care about it right now. But that's so different from what nonchalant really essentially means.
Yeah.
And I'm sure you know what it
Oh,
means,
yeah.
right? Oo, nonchalant. Oh, from the movie Inside Out daw to, sabi. Tama ba yan? Tama ba yan? Aba, hindi ko alam. Hindi ko naman
Inside Out 2?
henerasyon ng sine yan. Although napanood ko
It's a
yung
beautiful
first,
film. It's a
yung
beautiful
first film.
You should
yung
watch the second
part
one.
1.
Ang ganda nung second.
Okay.
Kasi
So,
nandun na si Anxiety eh.
relate kayo dyan, no?
Yes.
Why do we have all of these words that are really essentially judgmental? To me, yan yun eh, di ba? Cringe, corny. Lahat yung reaction eh.
Yeah.
Di ba? Reaction na hindi maganda. I mean, you know,
Yeah.
parang judgmental. Di ba?
Yeah.
Look, cringe, corny, paduy. Except for cool.
Maybe there's like this tendency kasi to prescribe like the right way to live life. Lalo na ngayon na we have access to the lives of so many people na within like sa phones pa lang natin, we have access to the lives of even strangers na parang gusto natin sila i-police or gusto natin isipin na, oh, we're living the right way. Meanwhile, sila cringe, sila corny, baduy.
I have to ask you, kasi you're the celebrity.
Mm.
You're the one in the limelight. Nape-pressure ka ba sa mga ganyang reaction? Na parang, you're composing a song. Are you conscious or that this song might produce feelings of cringe?
I'll be very honest, before I was, ako yung naglalagay ng pressure na yun sa sarili ko. Siguro nga, I was still very immature and takot pa ako sa iisipin ng ibang tao sa akin. So it took me a really long time before I was able to put out songs that I wrote. Kasi para sa akin, di ba, yung mga songs na ikaw ang sumulat, these are very personal ones.
Siyempre.
Di ba? Kumbaga, nilalabas mo yung corny feelings mo, di ba? Nagde-declare ka ng love and everything.
That's true.
Or not just that, even with the crafting of it. Ganyan. So, ang tagal bago ko na-overcome yung fear na yon. But when I did, and I just released it last year. So, imagine, ang tagal talaga. Parang after na parang wala na akong pakialam. And I think, yun nga, parang ako kasi, I am my worst critic eh. So, kung ano pang sabihin ng ibang tao, mauuna ko nang sabihin niya sa, ay nako, ice cringe. Alam, lahat na, ang ik mo, lahat na sinabi ko sa sarili ko. So, importante, ma-please ko yung sarili ko. Kasi kapag na-please ako at happy ako sa ilalabas ko, kahit ano pang sabihin nila,
Nonchalant ka na.
nonchalant na ako. Chill lang ako. Chill, guys.
Correct. Ang maganda yon. I think that's an ideal. Kumbaga, it doesn't matter anymore how they react.
Yes, but it was a journey to get there. I mean, sobrang tagal na journey to get there. Kasi syempre, 'di ba, we live in public perception talaga eh. And And hindi lang siya basta public perception, pero if I do something not so nice, I can be canceled. Alam mo yun?
That's
My
true.
livelihood depends on this public
Nakakatakot.
perception.
Pressure.
Diba? Pero siguro because na-train ako ng medyo bata ako. Imagine at such a young age, diba? People are telling me, mukhang tomboy to. Kasi ganun siya, medyo harsh na talaga ever since eh. So parang nasanay na lang ako hanggang sa
Exposure
nakarating na ako
therapy.
dito. Exposure therapy, hence the nonchalance.
So, ano yan? You train yourself to be that?
Well, siguro not really trained myself like consciously,
Oo.
pero trauma response. Na pag paulit-ulit ginagawa sa'yo.
Nasa scar at kumakapal? Ganun ba yun?
Feeling ko
No?
ganun
In a
siya
way,
eh.
no?
Kumapal na siya, kumapal na yung scar, kumapal na yung mukha ko. And I built a wall. Na I made sure na, anybody outside of this wall, yun yung boundary ko.
Oo.
Diba? You can't hurt me. You can say these things, but you're outside of my wall. Sige lang, di ba? Say what you want. Pati mga tao sa loob ng wall na to, ito yung, alam ko, pag may sinabi kayo sa akin, dude, masakit yan.
Oh, wow. Sobrang ano naman ito, mature soul. ikaw, medyo bago pa. Are you conscious of what you say? If you had to create something like the articles you write,
Oh, yeah.
are you conscious of what people might think about you on account of the article?
Oh yeah, because yung ginagamit kong account to promote my stuff, yun yung Instagram na ginagamit ko ever since nasa high school ako. So
Wow.
imagine like these people who knew me since I was a nobody, bigla na nakikita ko na sino to na nagpapaka-authority on whatever topic. Pero na-realize ko din na as long as like I have a pretty firm sense of who I am, tapos alam ko kung sino yung mga taong may opinion worth listening to, I guess, na parang you say it constructively or you have like my best interest at heart nga, or at least we've met in person and you can say it to my face. Parang yun lang yung opinion I think na worth considering. Other than that, parang kailangan ko isipin, projection niya lang ba to? Or parang saan kaya nanggagaling yung pag-label niya sa akin this way? Parang ganun.
Hirap kasi, di ba? Parang you don't want to be thought of as corny or cringy or whatever. But sometimes your standards of cringy or corny or whatever are different from others, di ba?
Yeah, it will always be different. So,
So, even if we're from the same generation, I
Yeah.
think,
Yeah.
di ba? So, yun yung hirap sa, napaka-judgmental nitong words na to.
but we live in a very judgmental world to begin with.
Mhm.
But I think that you guys are more expressive of the the judgments you make of others, you think? Kasi kami nun, parang kami-kami lang.
Ay, hindi
Hindi
ako.
namin
Sa
sasabihin.
tropa lang yan.
So ikaw
Oo,
rin.
kaya syempre, talagang kaya nga, tight yung tropa eh. Kasi doon lumalabas lahat. Syempre, kailangan din naman lumabas itong mga bagay na to, di ba? Hindi naman tayo perfect. Pero siguro, like ako, pipiliin ko lang yung makakaalam nitong mga innermost thoughts ko na may pagkanega. Because alam naman natin yun, di ba? It's very scary. Sometimes you trust these people and then boom, biglang
You get
maglalabas
doxed.
ng screenshot,
Yep.
maglalabas mga ganito. And sobrang naawa ko sa generation ngayon kasi parang, who do you trust?
Yeah.
Kasi right now, di ba, at least kami, sanay kami na, pag-usap tayo, telepono, Kayo talaga, text, di ba?
Social media.
Social media. So talagang, it's so easy
Mm-mm.
na may backstab sa inyo. So kami talaga, ng tropa, pag magkakasama kami, talaga naglalabasan lahat.
Yeah, no?
But I think honestly, I really think it's human nature. And
It
that's
is.
our way to find our own tribe as well eh.
That's
Mhm.
also true.
Diba? Parang you find like-minded people na pareho kayo ng nakikita na, ay, cool to, or pareho rin kayo ng ick.
Oo, no?
Diba? And that's I
That's true.
think it's human nature.
It's controversial opinion, but I think like nothing really bonds people more than like someone you mutually hate or someone both of you
Oh,
don't
that's
like
so
or that you
true.
judge,
That's
right?
so true.
Yeah. So I think it really is just part of like forming modern day friendships na parang magpapakitaan ng tiga mo. Tapos, ay, ayaw mo rin sa kanya. Ayaw nga. And
I
then,
like you na.
Oh, yeah. A friendship is born. Parang
Your
ganon.
enemy and my enemy make us friends.
and yun eh, 'di ba? Doon lumalabas yung 'di ba? Yung natural nating innate sa atin 'yan. Yung gano'n, naghahanap ka talaga ng mga like-minded people, ng kapareho mong tribo kasi that's how you survive.
Tsaka I think, kailangan malaman mo kung ano yung mga reaction na yan kasi it increases your EQ. I think, no? Kailangan alam mo rin na, ayaw ba nila yan? Nababaduyan pala sila dyan. pag sinabi pala yun, hindi pala yun maganda. I think it helps you also navigate,
Yes.
di ba, your reactions in certain situations when you're with people, di ba?
Mm-mm.
So parang you don't say that because that's cringe. Parang
Yes.
ganon.
Tama rin naman.
Oo. So it's important for diplomacy.
Yes. It's sabi nga ng wife ko, it's not what you say, but it's how you say it.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Kasi ba, like ngayon may mga terms na pag nakikita mo, like sa Facebook, di ba? Tapos may lalabas sa article, tapos may mga iba-ibang mga generations magko-comment dyan. Tapos
Yes.
may makita mo magko-comment na boomer. Tapos may susunod dyan, dapat talaga yung mga matatanda, wala na sa Facebook eh. Kasi di ba?
Buti nga hindi okay boomer, di ba? Ganon dati, di ba?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Dati natamaan ako niyan on air.
Talaga?
So, I was expressing an opinion and then my co-host actually said, okay, boomer.
Oh, wow!
Ouch! But, what? I can't help myself. I am a boomer.
Did you take offense or do you own it?
Yeah, I owned it.
Okay.
Bakit ba? Well, it's really, meron talagang ganun eh. Like, how you feel about cringe, about what's corny or whatever. Or baduy, that you
Yeah.
look down on baduy. Kami hindi. Di ba? That's a function of your generation. What can I do?
Mhm.
Right?
And that is the purpose of this podcast, to bridge
Exactly.
these gaps
Yes.
and to talk about these important things.
So we can have fun together, even if we have different versions of the same thing.
Exactly. You know, yun eh, di ba? We find the common ground.
Right.
Yes.
Always.
That's what it's about. So parents with millennial kids or Gen Z kids, okay boomer tayo ng mga yan sa utak nila. Okay lang yan. Panindigan. Ikaw, for you, how do you look at the Gen Z people? Do you find them more judgmental than your generation and the generation of your mom?
For me, mas judgmental yung generation ng mom ko.
Kami yon.
Oo. For me,
We are. We really are.
kasi siguro yun nga, parang meron na kayo talagang, kumbaga, kung ano man yung opinions nyo ngayon kasi pinatibay ng panahon yan eh. That's why it's harder for you guys to break it also. Diba?
Yeah.
Kahit may nagpe-present na ng bagong ebidensya na, nope, hindi na ito yan. But no, hindi, ito yung pinagdaanan ko.
Correct.
Diba?
Okay.
Diba?
Tanda na namin eh.
Sa younger generation naman for me, parang more on work ethics ang thing ko.
How do you mean?
Parang, siguro kasi nasanay ako na, siguro at least sa training ko, parang the show must go on eh. Diba? Whatever it is you're feeling, whatever it is you're going through, you show up no matter what. But of course, now the younger generation, talagang parang, alam mo yung mga nasa, teka, medyo kailangan natin to. Hindi, kasi I really have to rest. I have to,
You're too authentic for our comfort, okay?
May
Kaya ganun sila,
boundaries,
di ba?
but
Parang,
to a fault, I think.
That's true.
Yeah.
Kasi pag ayaw na nila yung trabaho, they just say, that's it.
oh, like ito,
May mga
nagulat kami,
ganun,
may
ah.
bago kaming pasok. So, first time na meet ko siya, kinabukas siya nag-resign. Parang,
Yes.
ano ba ginawa natin the day before at gusto mo mag-resign agad?
Yes.
Yung parang gano'n, or minsan sa gitna ng medyo heavy stuff.
Right.
Parang, siguro kasi, I don't know if sa Gen Z, no, mas individualistic kayo mag-isip, or mas community ang nyo. Kasi, or at least siguro nga, hindi ko rin masabi kasi sa training ko talaga, lagi tayong, okay, it's for the vision of the show. It's for the vision of whatever it is we're doing, right? For the film.
For the goal.
Diba? For the goal. It's always for the goal eh. So parang lahat tayo may kanya-kanya tayong dapat gawin for this goal. Nangyari na sa akin yan, may sakit ako, namantayan ako. Pero hindi, I show up. Kasi alam ko pag wala ako, masisira yung goal naming lahat. Parang ganun siya eh. Ayun.
Yes. Pero yung mga, Gen Z, daming quitters, Gen Z. That's what I noticed.
And the thing is, that's not even the first story I've heard of someone quitting the day after starting a new job.
Talaga?
Yeah,
Okay.
it does happen. Aminado naman ako. But like, I think Gen Z is quite individualistic in the sense na natuto na kami ng concept ng boundaries, ng like protecting our mental health. Pero hindi namin lagi na-draw yung line.
Social media, I think.
Yes.
It's social media also promoting that kind of authenticity to the point where if I feel this way, I feel this way, and
Sige, I
no
wanna
one can do anything
I
about
want
it.
to challenge that. I don't think it's promoting that authenticity, but it's romanticizing
That's a good word.
Yeah, kasi, I mean, I have been suffering from depression and anxiety since 2003.
Oh,
So, but 'di ba?
sorry to hear that.
It's okay. I mean, I'm better. Pero kumbaga, parang, I mean, hindi sa, pero 'di ba, parang, you're going through these things, but that shouldn't excuse your behavior as well towards other people. 'Di ba? Hindi naman kasalanan ng mga tao sa paligid mo that you're going through this. So parang, siguro, ako yun lang yung gusto kong erase siguro doon, na parang, because, sa social media, kasi I remember there was a time na gumawa ako ng alt account,
Oo.
kasi, sobrang, doon sa isa kong account, parang, masyado kong na-enjoy, masyado kong pinifeed yung pinagdadaanan ko na parang, So parang, and then, sabi ko, okay, I don't think I'm helping myself with this kind of environment. So umalis ako doon. I have this alt account na I follow dogs. Yung mga things that made me happy. It changed. So siguro feeling ko rin, syempre 'di ba, if you are in your low moments, you tend to be para ka sponge eh. Na-absorb mo yung negativity din sa paligid mo.
Oo.
And if it's saying na, it's, yeah, you're going through this, so kawawa ka, 'di ba? Parang, yun din, feeling ko.
Hindi, tsaka the important thing is, even though you're feeling that way, like you say, you show up.
Yeah.
Diba? You don't say, look, I can't do this. You're just gonna have to wait. I can't do it right now. I'm gonna do what I want to do. That's what I mean by they feel like they're true to themselves by acknowledging how they feel, even if the rest of the world be done. Alam mo yan, yung parang, sorry na lang, you'll have to wait, I don't feel good.
I think it's striking a balance. Kasi ako naman, yun ang natutunan ko sa younger generation. I have to take care of myself.
You do.
Right?
Yeah.
So yun yung, but yun nga it's striking that balance of, how to take care of yourself without sacrificing din naman yung tiwala ng mga tao na binigay sa'yo. That you're supposed to do this task.
Okay, so good idea yan, mag-alt account.
Yeah, especially because like on main accounts, parang when you're constantly exposed to what everyone else is thinking and saying in real time, lalo na pag may issue, parang madalas ako na-expose sa like kuyog culture, sa like bandwagon, na parang, for example, may magkamali lang ng konti, na ma-magnify na agad, na judge na yung maliit na bagay, and then it just gets blown out of proportion.
That's true. Hindi, pati sa mga comments I noticed that. Pag may isang nag-bash, hala, lahat na, ang dami na, mga anak. Diba?
Yeah.
Ay, parang, ano to? Kaya tuloy, I know of many people who just remove the negative comments Kasi alam din nila na ang daming papatol doon, no? Yung tuyog mentality.
May mga article ako na positive yung initial na onslaught ng comments. And then the moment someone points out something na mali na paggamit ng word or parang hindi nila nagustuhan yung topic, parang na-empower yung mga iba na ganun din tuloy
At saka
mag-share.
buti nga sana kung relevant pa yung topic
Oo nga.
Like may mga times, eto na lang, for example, and ako, my wife and I, kasi syempre we're both, public figures. So, may mga times na, siya yung mas na-affected kapag may mga bad stuff kasi she's very extroverted compared to me. So, I always remind her this story na pinagdaanan namin just to let her know na lahat ng tao, whether, damn if you do, damn if you don't. Diba? So, okay, we guested in this morning show. Nagluto siya ng adobo. At may mga ganun sa mga morning show. Nagluto sila ng adobo, ganyan. Tapos, yung art dep nung morning show na yon, siguro for garnish, naglagay sila ng onion rings. Yung purple na onion ba?
Sa presentation.
For presentation.
Hala,
binash yung adobo. Ano ba? Hindi naman adobo yan Hindi naman nilalagyan ng onion ng adobo Sabi ko, dude, ang dami. Sabi ko, wow, kawawa naman yung adobo. Walang kamalay-malay, binabash. So, as in like, sabi ko sa asawa ko, love, if you're feeling bad, tandaan mo na lang yung adobo. Dapat, diba? Parang kahit ano pa yan, ay masasabi sila.
Saying something for the sake lang.
Yeah.
Yeah, ang dami niyan sa social media. Yun na nga. Diba? Siguro pag inipon natin lahat ng mga nag-feeling cringy sa atin, corny or baduy, ayoko na. Pero yun ang actually, whether you like it or not, no, you get affected. My staff tells me, Ma'am, wala yan. Nagtutroll lang yan. Wow, huwag mo pansinin yan. Minsan gusto ko kasi sagutin. Alam mo yun? Ma'am, huwag kang patola. Diba yung ganun ba? Pero, it really drags you down.
Yes. Kaya ako talaga, I've learned to just, parang yun nga, at the end of the day, diba, naniniwala ako na for you to have a good life, you should know that, okay, there are things that you can control. Yun yung pakialaman mo. But the things that you can't control, hayaan mo na. And those are the things I can't control. Whatever it is I do, even if I try to do my best every single time, yung masasabi sila.
Right.
So, hindi ko naman makokontrol na yun. Ibang tao na yun eh. So, ang makokontrol ko lang is yung reaction ko sa sasabihin nila sa akin.
Right.
Papaapekto ba ako o nonchalant na lang ako? Nonchalant ako.
Tama. Tama! Serenity prayer nga yan. Di
Diba?
ba?
Yes.
Di ba?
No,
And
yes.
to know the difference. That's the
Yes,
wisdom you
yes.
need, no? Parang ganon.
And also, I think kasi if you want to continue existing on social media, parang this is just something you have to learn to deal with in your own
Oo.
way. Kasi hindi naman talaga sila mawawala even if like magmakaawa ka na parang tao lang din ako, parang I also make mistakes. Pahanapan pa nila yun na reason to pile on you. So, I think it's just a matter of understanding like kung sino ba yung dapat kong pakinggan, kung gusto ko pakinggan if I want to continue on this like with my online presence, kumbaga.
Yeah.
So,
Kaya out is best.
dogs for the win.
Dogs for the win. Yeah, dogs and cats.
Alright. Okay, bago tayo magpaalam, syempre, isa-isa tayo. What is something you learned today or this week?
From a member of an older or younger generation. So, I guess I can go first. Today, I learned na hindi pala dapat minamaliit ang GERD, guys. Like, ang acid reflux,
Grabe!
pwede talaga siyang indicator of more serious health concerns. Siyempre, hindi ko pa to iniintindi at my young age of 25. Pero apparently, ang mga babae daw ay hindi ganun ka-prone to heart attacks in their early age because of the hormones that protect us, right? Pero
Grabe.
habang tumatanda, we have to start consulting our cardiologist and taking notice of these signs kasi especially if you have family history like me, unfortunately. So, these are the things that you only learn from wiser elders. How about you, Miss Lucci?
Grabe, siya ang natuto sa conversation namin ng producer namin, no? Nakinig lang siya, natuto
Kaya
na
pala siya
very
quiet kanina.
Oo,
She's taking notes.
absorbing
Very
it
good.
all. Ako, natutunan ko naman dito, syempre, ay grabe pala yung mga Gen Z, no? Kasing judgmental namin. But in a totally different way, no? Yun nga, I relate more naman with the millennials in the showing up. Kasi talagang,
Yeah.
kami naman nagpalaki sa
Well,
inyo.
yeah, I was just gonna say, we got it from you guys. So, yeah. Kung di kayo makarelate, ewan ko na lang, ah.
What about you? I don't know. Did you learn anything from the Gen Zers and the
In general, not
boomers?
Para ang nakita ko sa, at least sa conversation natin na to ngayon, parang iba-iba man ng words na ginagamit. Parang halos pare-pareho rin pala siya talaga. Nagkakaroon lang ng different nuances.
Yes.
Pero doon mo talaga makikita na tayo talaga as human beings, we really have the tendency to be judgmental. Kahit pigilan natin,
Yeah.
lalabas siya talaga. So siguro yun na lang, it's a matter of, being siguro mapanuri about it in the sense na, especially if you're on social media, di ba? Hindi lahat ng thoughts mo, ilagay mo doon, di ba? I mean, di ba, mapanuri ka na parang, eto ba, ay ikagaganda ng buhay ko, o kasi stressful ng buhay ko. Di ba? That's why you have friends. Call your friends.
Yeah.
Di ba? If you wanna share something nasty,
Yeah.
di ba? Because we all have nasty thoughts. That's normal. Di ba? Kumbaga, yun din parang lagi nating dinidemonize yung mga nasty thoughts when in fact, we all have it. Diba? I think it's safe to say na from generations ago hanggang sa ngayon, meron tayo niyan. But
Yeah.
of course, syempre we tend to be, kunyari mabait tayo, diba? Pero meron tayo niyan. And these are the thoughts na kailangan mo ilabas. But siguro yun lang, mapanuri tayo sa natin ilalabas ito.
Mhm.
So if you do it on social media, it's gonna end up hurting people, diba? So share this innermost thoughts with your friends and people that you really trust.
I think in general, it's not bad to judge as long as you're judging the act and not the person.
Ooh.
Because once you judge the person, you are condemning. And that's something that I draw the line on.
Yes.
So I just say, parang mali yung ginawa niya or ang baduy nung sinabi niya or cringe yung ginawa niyang whatever, di ba? But I will never say, baduy siya, wala siyang kwenta, that's really a different kind of judging. But then again, I know that as a person, I'm also prone to that. So I think that's the lesson we will leave with you. For
Yeah,
now,
boomer!
wag lang nag-okay, boomer, but
Kaya yeah, boomer! I agree!
thank you. And join us again next time for more talk like this. This is Lucy Cruz Valdez, boomer,
I'm Angel Martinez, the resident Gen Z.
and
I Sigera, millennial.
Yay.
Older millennial.